Hello guys, how you guys doing? Welcome back to another video. Now it's been a little while since I've been in this workshop, and that's probably just because of work, because of lockdowns and all those other things going on in the world right now, and of course it's winter as well. This garage isn't heated, although I have now got myself a nice toasty heater there. So I'm here today in the workshop. I'm just going to spend a little bit of time in here just recording a few videos for you guys. They are workshop based ones. We can't go out and about. One, because of the weather, and two, because Boris tells us that we're not allowed to go out and play with toys. So here we are today recording a couple of videos. Hope you guys are well and good. Now I figured I would start today, this is the first video that I've recorded of 2021, just by doing a little workshop tour, and just to show you guys my little collection, show you guys what I've got and where the channel is going in the future. Back in March last year, I returned to the hobby after a couple of years break, and I was fully enthusiastic about getting back into it, and I recorded about 18 weeks videos in advance because I had lots and lots of time on my hands. Then that time sort of went a little bit, and then didn't have quite as much time. Those 18 weeks worth of videos ran out, hence why we've just had a couple of weeks gap. But I'm actually recording this on the Sunday, the day that you guys are going to see it, so this is fresh, bang up to date content, and gives us a chance just to catch up and have a look, see what we've got going on in here. So I'm going to grab the camera over. I forgot to charge the camera, so I need to run it plugged in to an extension lead, so that's going to be a little bit interesting, but we'll see how we go with it. So let's get right into it then, and let's show you what we've got in the RC collection. Okay, so we're going to start up this far end then, and up here I tend to keep some of the cars, the older stuff, you know, stuff that hasn't been used for a long time. Some things the guys that have sort of been hanging around on this channel for a long time will probably remember. So down on the floor there we've got the Hpi Pulse 4.6, looking a little bit sorry for itself. It's a bit of a classic now, that one. You can't buy them anymore, and parts are a bit difficult as well to find. So that one's just sat down there, could do with a little bit of a clean, but I think it's all in one piece. Here we've got a couple of Hobby King planes that were sent to me several years ago now for review. I went through a stage where Hobby King were kindly sending us stuff out. That was I think that one was called the Fly Beam. It's like a light up in the dark plane, and this one was called the Sky Master. Both very capable planes. I do want to get the planes out again soon, because I thoroughly enjoy the planes, although they didn't seem to be overly popular with you guys on the channel. And then down here we've got the Night Walrus. I'm only remembering the name of it because it's actually written on it, and again that was another sort of a light in the dark plane. And then sat behind that is one that I actually bought. This is the Train Star. This was a very good plane. It's a Cessna style wing on top style plane, very easy to fly, lots of fun. Yeah, like I say, I'd like to get the planes out again, but the videos of them never really seemed very popular. Whenever I would upload a video of a plane, people would just say to me, when are you getting the cars out again? So that sort of dried up a little bit, but yeah, so we've got those sat there. Okay, so up the top then we've got the this brushless one that was actually featured not long ago on the channel. This is a 1/8 scale short course brushless, sent to us kindly by banggood.com. And then sitting next to that is the Eternity Trooper that I rebuilt. I've not actually taken that one out yet, because well, I just haven't, but yeah, that's all ready to go. I rebuilt that. The series is on the channel if you want to check that out. So I uploaded it a couple of months ago. Over there in the corner we've got the Ftx Toro. Interestingly, it's now actually called the Zorro. I'm not entirely sure why, but if anybody does know why they decided to change the name of that, please let me know, because for some reason they've now changed it to the Zorro. But yeah, really nice car, the Ftx range. They're very good for beginners, and excellent parts availability as well. Next to that we've got this beautiful looking Hpi Firestorm. Now again, this is another one that I rebuilt not long ago. It had a brand new engine, new set of wheels, new body shell, new exhaust. It's pretty much immaculate, and I'm going to hang on to that because if HPI do go down the pan, these HPI cars in 10 years time are probably going to be worth quite a lot. Here we've got this little thing, can't remember what it's called. I remember it was sent to us from Hobby King. It's a little 1/16 scale brushless. Then below that we've got the Hsb Warhead sat there chilling. This was sat from some other company in China, sent that to us. Next to that we've got the Absima AT1BL. Now I actually forgot that I had this car. But yeah, this was a little brushless car that I ordered for. I bought this from Model Sport UK many years ago and I haven't had it out. I don't know if it still works, but it looks in one piece. But yeah, so we've got that one sat in there, and then next to that we've got the other rebuild that I did years ago. This was like the last series that I did when I came back the time before last, and we rebuilt that. It's got a brand new engine in it. Although I seem to think it might be missing a pull start. I don't know, I'll have a look in a minute. Down here we've got the this rock crawler thing. Again, can't remember what it's called, but this was also sent to us by a company. This HSP buggy there. We've got this thing. This actually came from my trip to the RC Expo in America, which was 10 years ago this year. Great experience, would love to go again. Certainly won't be going this year though, with all what's going on. And behind there, let's see if we can get a little bit nearer actually, is the Berserker 1/8 scale. This thing is an absolute beast, but again, parts availability for it is really difficult, so it's kind of one of them that I'm a little bit reluctant to use, because if I break it, you know, I'm not going to be able to get parts for it very easily. Now these are the ones that if you've been around for a while you're going to remember. This is the Lotus Rc T380. Who remembers that? Pop a comment down in the comment section below if you remember when I bought that. That was inspired by fellow YouTuber Ali Shanmao, who actually kind of inspired me to get into the hobby in a big way. He certainly inspired me to start YouTube. Down in there, can't remember what that thing's called, and then there's just that peeking that little thing just in there. I don't even know what that's for. I think I bought that for spares. I nicked a load of parts off of that for that one. Okay, anyway, so that's that little section. So yeah, quite a lot in there. Those tend to be the ones that certainly the ones on the bottom 3 shelves that probably aren't going to get used. They're just sort of little I don't know, sentimental kind of things that I've had for a while that I don't want to get rid of, and these ones up the top are a little bit newer, which we do need to get out. Okay, so let's now move over to the left slightly. So bit of boring stuff here. I've got these tools. Thanks very much to one of my viewers for buying these boxes for me. They're very good, and I've just arranged all of the stuff with labels. You can see it just makes it nice and easy. And then on the top there we've got some lotions and potions and all of that stuff. Right then, back to the cars. Here we've got the Nanda Racing MB5, cracking buggy. Again though, parts availability not the easiest. Nice car, great for beginners. Next to that we've got probably one of my favourite ones. This is the Hpi Hyper 7 Mach 28. Loads and loads of people ask me how I'm running a drill start on this COPS engine, and the answer is, well, it just works. I mean, I hear conflicting things on YouTube. Some people say to me that it works, some people say to me it doesn't. For me it has, but do it at your own risk. Hpi do say that you can't use drill starts on the COPS engines. Over to the left then we've got a couple of Kyoshos. I do like Kyoshos, very well made. This one is the DBX 2.0, rebuilt that one as well, didn't I, a couple of months ago, or well, probably getting on for a year ago actually. And then here we've got the Inferno Neo 3.0. This was one of the new ones that I bought last year. Really nice car, upgraded it now to a steel spur gear, hasn't been out since. Definitely need to get that one out and get that one bashing again. Over to the left then we've got a couple of ones that I bought last year to add to the collection. Again, both of which would be difficult to get parts for. This one, can't remember for the life of me what it's called. I'm sure someone will remind me. But it's got a Force 25 engine, really nice buggy. And then to the left of that we've got this one. It's made by Offner. And again, I put a new engine in that one. I put the Mach 28 engine in. Which I think has only just been broken in, so definitely got a lot of action to do with these cars. We've got a cracking collection, definitely need to make more out of them. So moving down then, here we've got the Thunder Tiger NTA4. Now again, this is going to be a real collector's item. These are, they do crop up on eBay, and again, the parts availability really difficult to get hold of stuff for this. I had to, first time I took this out, one of the parts, a little grub screw went missing. No, it wasn't a grub screw, it was a drive shaft, and I couldn't just buy the drive shaft, you know, I had to buy a whole thing, and it was expensive. So again, one of these things is really, it's just kind of a collector's item, you know. It's not sort of car I'd want to be bashing every weekend. It's there, it's a cracking car, but you want to be gentle with it. To the left of that, we've got the VRX2, sent to us from Banggood. Nice car, old model, parts availability is okay. Over to the left of this one, we've got the Virus 2.0, which I replaced the engine in with this one, and rebuilt it. Got the nice red dish wheels. And then over to the left of that, we've got the 1/10 scale buggy sent to us from Banggood as well, I think it was. Okay, also on the top here, we've got tons and tons of radios. Obviously, I've got so many cars that they all require different radios, and you know, that you have got the option of just using one radio and or having the same receiver, but the thing is, it's kind of got to that point where it's too late to change it now. I've got so many cars that if I was to buy, you know, 20 odd receivers, it would cost a lot of money, so that means I end up with this massive collection of transmitters. Okay, moving down a shelf then, I have to excuse that extension lead. We've got the VRX1 truggy sitting under there. Over to the right of that, we've got the beautiful HPI Trophy 4.6, I think that's correct. That one's a truggy as well. And then over to the right of that, we've got the Hpi Hyper SS truggy, another very nice car, very capable. Certainly these are probably two of my favourite ones. Now moving down onto the floor then, here we've got the HPI Savage 4.6. 4.6? No, it's not. It's a HPI Savage 25. And I bought this one last year, needed a couple of things. I actually bought this from one of you guys. I haven't actually had this one out bashing yet, because I replaced the a couple of parts on it, but I still need to get it up and running. It's all complete, but I think it's something to do with the one-way bearing, so need to have a look into that. Next to the HPI Savage, we've got another Hpi Hyper 7. This is the older style Hpi Hyper 7 that I bought last year. To the right of that, we've got the Ansman Terrier 2.0, featuring the beastly Force 36 sized engine, which is a cracking engine actually. It's very powerful. I think if I spent a little bit more time on setting up the suspension and gears in this thing, you could probably get this to pull wheelies. It's an absolute beast, and although that engine was a nightmare to start for the first time, it's turned into an extremely reliable engine. We might actually fire that up in a second. Just to the right of that, we need to move these boxes really. These are a couple of things that have been sent to us from a couple of companies. I can't even remember what this one is, to be honest. Behind that, we've got the big beast, the big daddy of the family. We've got the 1/5 scale petrol. This was bought by myself actually from Banggood.com. You can also buy these here in the UK from RC Models. You can see actually I've bought a few parts and they've sent me stickers etc on there. So I think we're going to fire that one up. So I want to do a little video on petrol cars in just a second. Okay then guys, so there you go, that was a little tour of the workshop. I know you guys have been looking forward to that and asking me to do it for some time now. Hope you enjoyed it. It was probably quite a lengthy video. Let me know what your favourite one is of the collection, and also let me know which cars you would like me to take out most. You guys have got to understand one thing, and that's that this isn't my full-time job. I am busy outside of doing these videos, and of course YouTube is just like a secondary income. It's something I do in my spare time, so I don't have time necessarily all the time to provide you guys with as much content as you would like. Unfortunately, YouTube just doesn't pay enough to make it my full-time hobby as much as I would love to. I just can't do it. So there you go, that's the collection. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments section below. Please remember to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and of course smash the like button as well. If you are not a follower of my Facebook page, please check it out. Link to it is down in the description below. I do post stuff on Facebook, probably a little bit more than I do on YouTube, so it's well worth checking out. Thanks very much for tuning in, take care, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye for now.